Hi and good morning from Mandal Beach, the most southern tip of Norway. I spent 2 weeks of my holidays here in Norway. I had a beautiful summer and took a lot of footage, video footage. And what I would like to do is make the most possible cinematic travel video I can do with this material. So here's how I'm gonna do it. Norway. I start with this title combined with some drone footage to kind of set the tone, followed by a promise to you out there. An answer to this question, how to make a cinematic travel vlog from my footage. This is followed by some shots that give you an idea of what's coming up in the next 7 minutes. I use shots from moving objects such as cars or boats to give you a constant feeling of movement. This overview ends with a little cliffhanger, a glance of the big adventure that waits for you at the end of this video. Now let's change the music and jump right into the story. Here's our heroine, my wonderful wife Babette. My voiceover should provide some useful information now related to what you see here. For example, we started out our journey from the port of Hirtshals in Denmark. The night ferry brought us to Larvik in Norway in just 4 hours. When you do a road trip through Norway, you will have to cross hundreds of mountains and fjords. And therefore, you have tunnels and ferries. And each one of them is the perfect place to shoot cinematic images because of the constant and smooth movement of the ship. Here, I open up a new chapter of our travel video. A little hike and a vlog element to provide some basic information on climate conditions in July. We have beautiful weather, which can be different, but at this time of year you usually have a good chance to get good weather, and we have a fantastic view which I would like to share with you. Norway, land of mountains, lakes and fjords. With all its islands, this country has more than 50,000 miles of coastline. Now let's move from the southeast to the west of the country, right into the mountains. Our destination, the Folgefon Glacier, located near the world-famous Hardanger Fjord. Try to implement little challenges for the people in your story. Babette and I had to go up 600 meters to reach the glacier, and at least one of us is not a very skilled hiker. Alright, after 2 hours we made it at least this close to the glacier, but we were rewarded with this amazing view into the valley on our way back. Now it's time again for some drone footage maybe, to show you that we move further westward to Rosendal, where I took these shots. We moved away from the mountains onto the west coast. This is near Skarnevik, where we met a local who will give us an exclusive boat ride on one of the fjords. Egil, a true Norwegian, a good friend of my father, and he shows us the fjords in this area. Excellent occasion for us to create some more action-loaded footage. Next stop, the port of Haugesund. Every year, this city hosts a festival with hundreds of classic sailing ships, where you can learn about the Viking craftsmanship of building your own boat, for example. Alright, a short break, before we move on with the adventurous part that I promised you in the very beginning. We are on our way to one of the most spectacular rock formations on planet Earth, I guess. So we have to move back into the mountains to reach the magnificent Lise Fjord. Babette's plan is hiking up a mountain to reach a rock named Preikestolen, the prayer's chair, one of the top spots for every traveler who wants to take spectacular images in Norway. After 2 hours constantly going up, we're at least getting closer. Time for another short vlog element maybe. So this is the last climb before we reach world famous Preikestolen. As you can see, very famous because hundreds or thousands of people are coming there to see this amazing view, which is unique in the world, I guess. So about to be there. Let's see. Here comes a part where I shouldn't talk too much, I guess, but deliver you as many perspectives of this rock monster as possible. And maybe one more short vlog element that shows my personal thoughts or feelings in the moment when I was on the rock. The view is absolutely amazing, but what is more fascinating are all the crazy people here that are standing right next to the corner doing ballet figures, some of them, or sitting on the edge of the rock. It's just, I don't know, crazy. With these pictures in our minds, we head back south. A good time in the movie to sum up our travel experiences. Our big recommendation: explore Norway with a camper van. It is the best and most adventurous way to see as much as possible of this beautiful country, and especially when you're traveling on a budget and when you don't have that much time. Norway is very pricey, but Norway also has a famous law about living in nature, and it allows you to stay in the wild with your tent as long as you respect nature and neighbors. So we found this beautiful spot right next to a lake to spend the night, and we let the drone fly for one last time. The last part is about leaving. We hope you learned some tricks and hacks for your own travel video. And we hope to see you soon. Subscribe if you want to learn more about filmmaking. I got a bunch of tutorials on my channel and would love to see you back here. And we say goodbye to Norway too. And one more promise, we'll be back soon.